Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Historic today. We're playing some fun decks today, I'm not going to lie. And our first deck is a deck I actually played a while ago. I built this deck months and months and months ago. I played it. There's a video for it on my YouTube somewhere. And I wanted to update it because that's just what we do here on stream. We just play fun Historic decks. And it's an Arclight Phoenix deck. That's right, Arclight Phoenix, once the scourge of Modern and Standard, is still a Magic card that actually exists. Who knew, right? And Arclight Phoenix, of course, for those who haven't seen it before, 4 mana for a 3/2 flying haste, which honestly isn't that bad. And then being in combat your turn, if you cast 3 more spells, instants or sorceries, comes back for free. It's kind of like a very aggressive Bloodghast, Vengevine card. And really, really powerful card. Obviously, if you can get 2 of these in your graveyard by turn, 2 or 3, and then get them back, that's great. It has haste, Precious Planeswalkers, has flying, evasion. If you're in a defensive stance, you can bring it back and just block with it, and then get it back again, which is awesome. Super powerful card. Now, of course, Faithless Looting was banned in Modern, basically because of Arclight Phoenix, and since then, Arclight hasn't been the same. And there is no Faithless Looting in Historic, but there are a lot of good 1-mana spells, which is really, really cool. But first, real quick before we start, I want to just let everyone know about the tournament happening on Sunday, the Hoaglandia Open Series. I'm doing commentary with Jeff. Me and Jeff will be on the microphone. I'll be doing commentary all day with Jeff. It's a Historic tournament. It's going to be really, really fun. Whether you're going to play it or watch it, I encourage you to play. I encourage you to watch. It is Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, it's like $10 to play. You got to sub to Jeff and then play $5. Or just watch. And I'll be doing commentary. Commentary's a lot of fun. I don't do commentary very often, so it should be really, really cool. Check it out this Sunday, Hoaglandia Open Series. Sponsored by CoolStuffInc.com. Yeah. Cool Stuff Inc. has all the prizes, and Cool Stuff's freaking great. Cool Stuff's awesome, of course, so check Cool Stuff as well. Cool? Cool. All right, let's go. Arclight Phoenix. So yeah, throw a possibility to get it in the graveyard. Not quite Careful Study. A lot of mana spells here. We have a bit of a sacrifice theme here with Innocent Blood and Claim the Firstborn, which are Walter's fine cards anyway. We got Village Rites here, Supplier, Pyromancer, Crash Through. One of my favorite cards to give trample to our Arclight Phoenix. More importantly, it's a cantrip. And then some cheap removal spells, cheap instants. Real cool card here is Finale of Promise. Red X for sorcery. It allows you to cast 1 instant and 1 sorcery from your graveyard with mana cost X or less for free. Now, Finale is really, really cool because Finale is Arclight Phoenix back all by itself. So you have Arclight in your graveyard. You have 1 card in your hand. You can get Phoenix's back by playing. You play Finale, you get back Finale, you get back Thoughtseize and Shock. And now you've cast Finale, Thoughtseize, Shock, Arclight comes back. Really, really powerful card in Arclight decks. Really, really cool. Finale Promise is super awesome. And Teferi is banned. Teferi's not here to screw up our Finale Promise. You're absolutely correct, Crimson. So that's the main deck. Sideboard's got Duresses, more of the Innocent Blood, Claim the Firstborn package. Innocent Blood's one of the Jumpstart cards. Really good card, honestly. Really good card. And you can steal their stuff and then sack it, make them sack it. Pretty cool. So a little bit of a sacrifice theme going on here. And then if our opponent's going to bring in Graveyard Hate, we just bring a Reggie and kill them. We just smash them over the head. Crash Through, Reggie, Trample. Should be really, really cool. And Ferocidon for the Angel decks and Goblins and things like that as well. Let's go. Let's do this. We're jumping right in. No ad. No ad. No nothing. We're playing a bunch of fun decks today. I'm pumped. You should be too. Faithless Looting and Historic when. It's funny you say that because I think Looting might be too much because Red's already so good. I think Careful Study could actually be a card in the Historic format. I actually wrote an article last Friday on CoolStuffInc.com about the cards I think should be in Historic Anthology number 5, and Careful Study's on there. Careful Study or Thought Scour. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. I said no ads. Gotcha. Opponent's playing Yorion Sky Nomad. We have a pretty awkward hand here. Dragonskull Summit and no mountain or swamp. Blackcleave Cliffs, please. Please. The allied color fast lands. We need them. But I think we can keep this. We're on play. We can Summit, Pyromancer, Thoughtseize. We could Thoughtseize first. We can go Summit tapped. Thoughtseize Summit tapped. Yeah, we're going to keep. It's tough. We're going to keep. We're going to keep. All right, we're going to play Dragonskull Summit tapped. Thoughtseize on 1. Typically in the Yorion decks, you're playing a lot of tap lands and stuff too, so. What in the world? There we go. Thraben Inspector.
Hey Jim, had to make sure to come back for the most important month. Love all that you do.
Thanks, Peppered Farm. Appreciate that. Month number 2, most important month. All right. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but we'll Thoughtseize here. The old Inspector. Inspector's here, along with Fatal Push, Omen, and Just Land. So easy Omen here. Omen, of course, powers up the Yorion. Without Omen, the Yorion's much worse. Unfortunately, there's a push for our Pyromancer, but we have Thrill here. We can try and find some Phoenixes and just keep going. Ion says, I've been saying, watch your video on Wiki Controls video. Tokens made with the Blue Mythos have enter battlefield fights or copying. Yes, I saw a comment on that on YouTube. Alright, so you play Pyromancer here, it just dies. We're just gonna Thrill. It kind of sucks to not discard a Phoenix, but our hand's pretty bad right now, so we're just gonna Thrill. We'll just dump the Dragonskull Summit, I think. So, discard that. Draw 2. Double Inspector. And Thoughtseize Shock. Now, shocking an Inspector is not ideal, but it's honestly fine. And then Yorion, once they put it in their hand, we can Thoughtseize. So we're gonna hold this Thoughtseize. So we're gonna play a land here and just say go. But we could also go Pyromancer, Thoughtseize. They go to kill it, shock, and get 2 tokens off of it too. So we'll see what they do here. So hopefully they put. All right, they put. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of cards. Sure. All right. That's pretty good. And they have 3 clues. Innocent Blood. That's like sort of plays. We could like Pyromancer, cast Innocent Blood. They push in response. We shock in response. That'll kill 2 of their Inspectors. So that ain't good. I don't even think that's good, but like this is pretty bad anyway. I think I like to just do things also. So this is like fine. Yeah, so play Pyromancer. Obviously, Innocent Blood's very cool. Pyromancer, you just sack the token you make immediately off Innocent Blood. So play Innocent Blood, make a token. They push. We shock. So like, not great. What's up, Tannen? Not the best scenario for us, obviously, but they put Yorion in their hand. We Thoughtseize it. They have a bunch of clues here. Inspector's so good. Like, what a freaking card. Put Yorion in hand. Perfect time to Thoughtseize. Love it. Yeah, no blocks. We gotta find some Arclight Phoenixes, right? That's not an Arclight Phoenix. Alright, so we just Thoughtseize them. It's Annan, you're subbed out. Thanks, Lord Reagan. Alright, so they have 2 lands in hand. They have 2 clues in play. We're going to hold this land in case you want to play flashback the Thrill possibility. We could definitely like just Thoughtseize Thrill next turn if we're like desperate for spells. We could have Finale to Thrill and Thoughtseize, but I would like another shot drawing Arclight Phoenix if possible, so another Thrill. Alright, so sure. Rakdos Summit. One of the problems Arclight Phoenix decks always had was like if you couldn't find an Arclight in your first like 30 cards, there's one. That's pretty good. Alright, so we'll just say go here. I guess we're gonna attack. Did I like not attack last turn? I didn't attack or block. It's pretty bad. Missed a point. Missed a point. Me Nikki B says, Jim, I know today's historic day, but reminder, Winona's still legal in standard. That card is cool. I do like Winona a lot. Winona Rider. Alright, so we can flashback. Clean the dust. It's not bad. I can cling something, and they got 4 cards in hand. That's so many cards. Kind of like Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize Thrill off of Finale. I hope I have a counterspell. It'd suck. Counterspell would really ruin things. But sure. Let's just start there. So target Thrill. Target Thoughtseize. Auto pay. Careful study when. Alright, so we're going to cast Thrill, discarding Phoenix, and then Thoughtseize on top. So their hand is Eliminate, Fatal Push, Eliminate. Those don't do very well against Arclight Phoenix. So hit the push so they can sack the clue. That's pretty cool. They sack the clue to revolt. Draw 2 off Thrill. We draw some Cling to Dusts. Sure. We'll just play a land zapped here. Move to combat. Gonna get in for a solid 4-ball. Can't eliminate that one. Can't eliminate the Koku, that is true. So they draw a card here. Double Cling. Only one Phoenix so far. Only one Phoenix. Careful study in Modern Horizons 2? Probably not. Probably not. Wish I would just unban looting. I don't think looting should be banned in Modern, personally. Pretty articles on that one, too. You can look those up. Alright, let's start by clinging. We're going to cling targeting some spell in their graveyard or whatever. Let's draw a card. We draw another land. Jeez. Let me tell you. Alright. Just, honestly, I'm going to cling again because I want to... If you just, like, draw an Arclight, let's cast it. Cling, targeting, Fatal Push. Cling's also nice as a mana sink later in the game, too. Supplier, sure. I guess we could supply and try and hit an Arclight, right? Nope, no Arclights here. Alright, I mean, this is like fine, right? We've got mana sinks in Cling. I guess we are sort of dying. They're going to eliminate the Supplier, sure. Milling over no Arclight Phoenix. We have a Kroxa in our deck, too. So we're like halfway through our deck. We've seen, out of our 5 graveyard cards, in 4 Arclight and Kroxa, we've only seen 1, but that's okay. It worked out. We won the game, right? So, Yorion Esper stuff. Yeah, I like Cling a lot, too. I think Cling's a really, really cool card. Very subtle. Does a lot of cool little things well, which is nice. We're going to bring in some stuff. We're going to bring in... that was a really, really loud text message sound. Why were you so loud? Sorry, folks. It looks like Nicole has been vaccinated. Nicole is no longer under the specter of COVID-19, which is awesome. Let's hear it for that. Let's hear it for our vaccinations and the end of this COVID-19 nightmare. All right, we're going to bring Duress. We're going to take out Innocent Blood. Take out Shock. Take out Claim the Firstborn. Not Village Rites. Village Rites is pretty good, actually. And I'll bring some Regis, honestly. And then Ferocidon, probably not. I don't think we have Ferocidon. They could have some sort of graveyard hate. That's what the Regis are for. Don't really have an interest in like Heartless Act to kill Yorion. I think that's fine. So run it back. 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 Still waiting on my supplies to make my desk not wobble. If you missed it, so uplift desk. I have an uplift standing desk, and it wobbles. Everything about it's great, but it's a 2-legged desk and it just wobbles like a nightmare. Like it's awful. And I was in touch with them. I complained a lot, and they're like, "All right, well, we'll sell you an upgrade kit to make it a 4-legged desk for $600." And I'm like, "Really? That's the best you can do?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, well, I guess I'm screwed because I'm just you got me by the balls here." So I called them up or whatever, and I ordered it, and this is what I got.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Apparently the rest is back ordered, so maybe we'll have that soon at some point. Easy keep here. We got Duress and Reggie. Yeah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Inspector's back. Let's do them, yeah. So not things you can't really refund. Like I built the whole desk, you know. Like I like the desk, but you need to make it not wobble. Like is it possible to just make the desk not wobble? Is that possible? Like so. Pretty frustrating. Not a great experience with them, honestly. I would love to say nice things about them, but all right. They have Thoughtseize, Shark Typhoon, Oath of Kaya, Eliminate. Only 2 lands. Thoughtseize takes our threat, but Eliminate also kills it. So they have 2 ways to kill my Regisaur. So Regisaur's like not even that good. Honestly, Finale's great here. We get to flashback Duress and Cling to Dust. That's cool. Oathakaya doesn't really do that much against us. It is good with Yorion, though. If we take an Eliminate, it forces them to Thoughtseize the Regisaur, basically. Which is kind of cool. Or we could take the Thoughtseize and, like... Nah, I'm just taking the Eliminate. I'll take Thoughtseize. Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't even know. I don't know what I want to do. Fox, the rope is going. Either way, we're like, our Reggie's probably not getting through, but... Alright, so they play a tap land. Hopefully they just didn't draw land. We're going to Cling, targeting their Thoughtseize. Yeah, pretty lame. I would love to say nice things about them, but I can't. Just can't do it. Alright, so, next turn we can Finale of Promise, and we can Duress and Cling, and draw another card. What do I think of Shadow in this deck? Totally different deck. You can't have too many angles going on at once. You know, you can't have, like, things that pull in different directions. You know, it's tough. Wow, they drew the card that I thought seized. Sounds like a lot. You can just drill into the bottom and they make those things for table legs that screw in to adjust your leveling. It's not the leveling. It's the way the desk is designed. It's like, here, I'll freaking show you. You want to see it? You want to, oh, I can't. Here, I'll show you. Ready? Hold on. Here, ready? Ready? Here, you see? Come down here. It's got these legs. Right? So it has these legs. And it's a trash can, right? So it has the legs. And they're like L legs. So there's only one support beam on the legs. So it's just like bad design. It just like it's gonna be standing up in the air, so you just can't doesn't support it, you know. All right, Shark Typhoon, Kaya, eliminate, mystery card, no land drop. No land drop is clutch. We drew Thoughtseize. We could Nurse, thank you.
Deck tech, please.
All right, yeah, we'll just Finale. So Finale X is 1. Targeting Cling to Dust and Duress. Do that. We're going to cast Duress. Cast Cling to Dust, targeting Thoughtseize. Pyromancer's cool. Probably taking Eliminate here. Another Oathakaya. Alright, so Pyromancer's like just dead. But take the Eliminate. Just slam Reggie and start going to town. Am I flush to a wall? No. We're right in the middle of my office. The wall's right there. This may not look like it, but it is a wall, I assure you. Village Rites, too. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we get to, we can, like, Reggie here. Or we could Reggie Thoughtseize. We could Pyromancer. Or they can just concede. Sure.
Yeah. Blouses.
Alright. Ooh, look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Nurse Flynn, your deck tag will be after this thing. All right, after this deck. Match number 2. Let's go. Yeah, it's really. It's like I like this. You can see that. Like I'm just wobbling in every video. Like a small amount to a larger amount. You just push the desk a little bit. Like lean on the desk. It's just so freaking annoying. P-trap. So hopefully whatever I spent money on will fix it and make it not wobble. It's supposed to give me like new legs. What about that legs? All right. Dragonskull Summit has not been so good so far. We're gonna mulligan sand. If this was a Blood Crypt, we probably still can't keep, honestly. Like Supplier on 1, crash through on 2, and hope we draw land. Like the hand's pretty good, but we just can't really risk it. I don't think so. All right, I mean we have to keep this. So they are not playing Companion. We're gonna get rid of Claim the Firstborn, I think. Just gotta draw land here. Just gotta draw a land. This is the highest. It's the highest upside with Village Rites. Maybe we just dump Finale. Let's dump Finale actually. Hope they're playing creatures and we just draw a red source and can get back in the game with this. So Thoughtseize you. Quench. Alright, so they're playing rogues of some kind. They have Thoughtseize, Quench, Drown the Lock, Thieves Guild Enforcer. I'm going to take the creature. And we're probably in trouble because we just have a mulligan hand against their Thoughtseize and counterspells. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Arclight should be good here. Yeah, it wasn't a cheap desk either. So, like, I love everything about it otherwise. Honestly, it's a really, really nice desk. You know? There's Swamp. There's Thoughtseize. What do they even take here? Like, if we don't draw a land, our hand's not functional anyway. All right, great. Why did they give me priority? I can't cast anything. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, all right. I guess this is just playing some magic here. Obviously, cards like Village Rites and Thrill Possibility aren't good against counterspells because you need to sacrifice as part of the cost. And if they counter it, you lose what you sacked, but don't get the benefit. So, a little tough. A little tough. Una's Blackbird. Draw a red source. Draw a red source. We're gonna have a next game here. Not a very fun game. Not a very fun game. Alright, so rogues. We're gonna want a lot of cheap interaction. Which honestly is all our deck really is. Like, I kinda want some Duresses. I kinda want some Innocent Bloods. Maybe we can like chill on the possibilities, and on the Village Rites maybe. I mean, without Village Rites, Claim the Firstborn isn't really good anymore. So our sack outlets are basically like Innocent Blood, Claim the Firstborn. I don't know if we need to claim stuff. Let's cut like a Village Rites and like a Thrill. Let's cut the claims and just bring in the removal. Bring in Duresses, Innocent Bloods. Just kill their things, and they can't really do much, I don't think, so... Little rankle, little sound bug. Just a, just a beta program by an indie developer. It just happens, Just happens. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm not really interested in... Reggie is not really good against black decks. I can just kill it, so... Small indie company with record profits, yeah. Alright, this is a little bit better. A little bit better here. We're going to keep this one.
Sweet Ron, I'm up less than 3.
Unspeakable resub, thanks so much. Small indie publisher, small indie corporation, yeah. Yeah, pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. Alright, Thoughtseize you. Mulligan to 6. Ah, how sad for you. Wind Robber, Zareth, San, Fatal Push. We can Innocent Blood the Wind Robber. I'm gonna just take the freaking Zareth San. This card's just gonna screw us up, I think. Push, like, isn't even that good against us. It's only against Pyromancer. So, they play Fire, we Innocent Blood it. It's funny that they're trying to, like, mill us, and, like, we actually, like, actively want them to mill us, but... Alright, we could, like, Supplier and then Innocent Blood the Supplier away and just mill more cards, but, like, that turns on their cards, too. Although, it would mean that we can, probably... Arclight if we hit one. It's kind of an interesting little conundrum here. Do we want to mill our own cards? Or just have a Supplier in play? I think we do. Like, their hand's pretty bad. We know most of it, so we mill 3 lands. That's not good. Play Innocent Blood. Mill 2 more land. What terrible mills? Arclight Phoenix. Arclight Phoenix. Come on. Help me out here. Thrill a possibility. We're not gonna play this as a possible counter. We'll just play Crash Through here. Crash Through. And then I'm gonna Crash Through again. Like, looks like they have a counter spell. Could not. No, Thoughtseize, sure. Alright, sure, why not? Fire away. What do you got for me? You got a 1/3 flash? Thieves Guild Enforcer. Sure. Find my Arclights for me, please. Blood Chief's Thirst. Fatal Push. Take the Thirst, I guess. Their hand's pretty bad. Maybe there are rule spells in here. We have an Innocent Blood. So we could, like, Flashback Finale on Innocent Blood, and we have no instants. It's a little awkward. Oh, you're an instant. Problem is, it's, like, not great. Fat Turkish, new sub, watching away from. Thanks so much, appreciate that. Alright. So finale on, I guess, Shock, Innocent Blood's kind of redundant. I guess it's sorry, we can't do that. So Bagiri doesn't really do anything. It makes mana, but like we don't have the card draw elements to do stuff. Kind of an awkward spot. We like kind of want to thrill, we kind of want to shock, we kind of want to like do a lot of things, but we can't finale to get back shock. We're just gonna like say go and just do this another turn. I think we'll shock it. We're not really in a huge rush. Upkeep shock. They have a counter spell. Cool. And now, like, we could. I don't want to throw away the finale because, like, finale is like really, really good. We could draw a land. Sure. Let's just like thrill the land, and if they have a counter spell, whatever, you know. Cool. And then getting throw in the bin's also not bad for a possible finale. Go Thoughtseize and Village Rites. Some painful Thoughtseize is here, but sure. Why Thirst over Push? They took a Thought Thief, sure. They have more push. They're just pushing it. They probably think we're playing like an Arcanist deck, honestly, where push is actually good. Thirst can kill Arclight easier, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, they can't really turn push on in a lot of ways. Duress. Alright, well, Finale's got a hit here. We're going to get Innocent Blood and... Ugh. Options are lackluster. Getting shocked isn't very good. Sure, a land would have been fine, but... Alright, I guess we're getting it. That just seems so bad. Innocent Blood and shock. I'm going to wait a turn. I'm just going to Duress. Pretty tough Duress, too, but... Maybe they'll also, it gives them more chances for us to mill cards. Maybe they'll actually hit an Arclight Phoenix. We're again halfway through our deck with 0 Phoenixes, so just saying, just, you know, just kind of throwing that tidbit information out there a little bit. Oh, that hurts. Ooh, ow, ooh, yeah. Oh, now I've got nothing. Arclight Phoenix, Supplier, shock, not good. Well, we hit a Phoenix, finally, but they took our one card that is multiple spells. Okay. I mean... Young Pyromancer? God, what a tilt! They keep milling the best card. Alright, sure. We're just gonna draw here. Alright, we gotta kill the black card, I guess. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You boarded one out, too. Tough game. No Cling to Dust either. Another Phoenix, sure. Oh, there's a Cling to Dust. I mean, this could start a chain that we get back our Arclight if we're lucky. That's what we gotta do, right? So, just exile their, whatever, their Fatal Push. And draw land. Alright. Yeah. Just play land, I guess. Tough match. Tough match. Basically, don't play any spells in game 1, and then we just have a non-functional game, essentially, in game 2. Which is kind of frustrating, but that's fine. That's fine. Kind of a weird matchup where it should be like, probably pretty good for us, because they're just milling us, but I don't know. What are you going to do? So, 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, it happens. Luckily, we just ranked up, so we had protection against being ranked down, which is kind of cool. Galaxy, thanks for following. If you haven't followed the stream, with that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. YouTube folks, stream folks too. Things are going good. We got lots of good things coming up. This hand's awesome. They're playing Gigantha, which is fine. We've got Innocent Blood, Supplier, Thoughtseize, great hand. Opponent mulligan, sure, keep this. Decide if we're going to Thoughtseize on one or Supplier. Let's see what they're playing. Gigantha could be a number of things. Which is some sort of sacrifice deck, sure. Thoughtseize, 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 Thoughtseize. I think I like Thoughtseize here. Their hand is Scrounger Priest, so pretty mopey hand. Obviously Scrounger's pretty good, but just block it with Suppliers. Innocent Blood is on tap, sure. Looking pretty good here, I think. Play Supplier, Supplier. Make some blocks. Hit a Cling to Dust. We feel like we've hit more Clings than Phoenixes, and there are 2 Clings in the deck and 4 Phoenixes. Another risky, sure. Randy asks, any idea if they're coming out with dual lands in the next set for standard? No idea. No idea. What I really want is them to finish off the cycles that are incomplete in Stork. We only have the enemy fast lands. That sucks. That might actually be the only one. But still. I know Pioneer had the same problem where it's like has mismatched cards, which is really, really annoying. So unmatched Triomes, sure. The rest of the Triomes. Isn't the new set all about the enemy colored pair or something like that? All right, so we draw a Young Pyromancer, which is pretty good. Now you can go Pyromancer plus Thoughtseize, and then try and set up for an Arclight Phoenix for next turn, maybe off of Cling, Blood, and something else. Play Pyromancer, play Thoughtseize. What are the enemy colors? The enemy colored pairs. Look at the back of the Magic card. The back of the Magic card, right? And there's a wheel. All the things that are next to each other are the allied colors. So blue, white, red, green. And then the ones that are across the wheel are enemy colors. So typically, for a long time, Magic, they only really supported the allied colored pairs. So there'd be like a red-green duel with no green-black duel. It's different now, but... Alright, so... Now they've got a Scrounger and essentially nothing, which is fine. We've got Pyromancer, Innocent Blood, Claim the Dust. Pretty good. Pretty good. That was a sick draw, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Sure. Pretty good. Pretty good. We are going to block, I guess, because we have Innocent Blood anyway.
5 more months of the greatest punts.
What's up, Lord? Thank you. And then they're gonna stack it to Oven anyway, so I might as well just block. Unbelievable. Thief! Thief! Put your Gigantha in hand, sure. Alright, so we're gonna start by clinging something. Hopefully draw another spell. We need to draw one more spell of any kind. That was really, really good. Alright, Innocent Blood. Not the best Innocent Blood of all time, but sure. And then we're gonna play land, and Thoughtseize their only spell, and Arclight Phoenix, and then we're going pretty good here. I mean, they can just get back their Scrounger again, but... Woo! Let's go! Across the screen. Wrong way. Across the screen. They just rip below Strider. Good draw, good draw, good draw, good draw. Sure. That's fine, I guess. Just really good draw, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Whatever. It's a good draw. It's fine. We're going to eat their Scrounger, I think. And just gain 3 life and start attacking. It's going to be tough, honestly. Going to be a little tough here. Could, like, leave Phoenix back to block the Strider, but then they would just... no, I can't do that either. I think it's actually go on defense here. No attacks. Play land. We're going to Cling. Hit Scrounger. Exile some Landos here. So, gain 3 life. We have a good blocker. Yeah, a lot of bugs have been updated Marina, you know? Can be a little frustrating, but... Easy block. Just easiest block of all time. They're very far from escaping it, and we'll hopefully get Phoenix back at some point soon anyway. So, Scrounger has to exile a creature. They have one, though. So, obviously we draw Village Rites turn after our creature dies. Sure. We're going to Cling, targeting their Oven. I'm going to sneeze. Why is that funny? We're going to exile. Now, we have ways to recur spells, but not creatures, so exile our creatures. Not Arclight, though. Thoughtseize and Innocent Blood. So, draw a card. Supplier would be a good draw here. Ah!
Oh, it's Rampaging Helix! Oh my god!
Oh no, they drew one back! Oh, come on. That was their best possible draw. I don't know if that was actually our best possible draw. It was just a good draw for that turn. A company has to be their best possible draw. It's not even close. Alright. Are they gonna Mayhem Devil? Alright, we're gonna lose now. Stupid. I hate these sacrifice decks so much. Yeah, so now our Village Rites sucks again. Mill of Phoenix. We're just like dead, I think, right? They just like can kill us. Just attack for 6 and probably ping us 6 times. Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Oh yeah, we're just dead, I think. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, tough game there. Tough game. Tough game. So we're going to bring in our Claims and our Innocent Bloods. And we're going to cut... We got to keep our... Kroxa's pretty bad against them. So if they claim it, it's like a disaster. We gotta shave a few more cards. Clings. We also need to keep our instant and sorcery count like balanced, which is a little interesting. Shock's fine. Thoughtseize is pretty important. Taking like Mayhem Devil or company. 4 Innocent Bloods. A lot of Innocent Bloods. We could cut Shock. It's fair. Yeah, Rakdos is really, really good in Historic and like basically every flavor. Maybe shave a Thoughtseize. I don't want to draw that many Thoughtseizes, I don't think. Let's try this. They have a way to deal with our Phoenixes, like graveyard-wise. You could be in a bit of trouble here. I guess like the claims aren't that good against them. So if they just draw a sack outlet, they can sack the thing in response, but... I mean, it's not very good. I'm just going to keep, though. Like, we need a sack outlet for claim, or we need a card in the graveyard to draw. We have a Phoenix. We can just play the Phoenix, too. I'm just going to keep. Just a nice loose keep here. They have the oven, so now our claims are pretty bad. Logan, resub for 1 year. Cheer for Logan. Appreciate that. So yeah, now our claims are just like 1 mana kill spells, I guess, because they're going to psychic response, which is honestly kind of fine, but Haggle is legal. That card just sucks. Just like really, really bad. You can't cast it off Finale. It's just like a card disadvantage, just a bad card. Oh look, it's called a familiar and Witch's Weapon. How novel. We can cling the familiar while it's in the graveyard. We lose a cling by doing that, but we probably should do that. So they sack this. So we're gonna spend 1 black to gain 3 life and not actually get a card, but it's fine. So they get a food. Still have Innocent Blood Claim, but obviously Claim doesn't really work super well. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Could cling our own Cling here. Woe Strider. Woo. Sure. Woe Strider is pretty good against Innocent Blood, honestly. We're not going to cling our own Cling here. We're going to draw another land. Sure. We can just jam Arclight on D here, honestly. Take up. We could attack. I guess it's 22-21. We could attack. I guess we're like ahead on damage then, but what's up, stuff? Midnight Reaper, sure. I guess they block here. They have to draw a card. We've claimed the Firstborn, the Reaper. They sacrifice it. They draw 2 cards. That's super awkward. All right. We could also, as Innocent Blood, to sack our Phoenix, just get it back too, which is kind of cool. We just block here, I think. Sure, take 1. We have more Phoenixes. Let's just Supplier off the top again. Oh, we drew a Phoenix again. Okay. That's not the worst. We can just like cast Phoenix again and then set up for next turn with Arclight, with double Arclight and some shenanigans. It's kind of cool. Powerful. Look at me summoning my Phoenixes. Look how powerful I am. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard. I'm Dumbledore. Dumbledore. Phoenix is a great blocker. It's a great attacker and a great blocker, which makes why it's so good. Take 3, whatever. Need a company here. Like a jerk. Like a jerk. Shocking. Priest of Forgotten Gods. That is a good one to cling to dust. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, not cling, whatever. Claim the Firstborn. Let's draw another Claim the Firstborn. Another Innocent Blood. Okay. Pretty awkward Mayhem Devil too, but that's actually like God. The goat is really, really screwing us up here. We can like maybe they'll sack it though. Maybe we can get them to like if we claim the devil. Maybe they'll sack enough things like they'll sack the goat to kill the Phoenix. Okay. So we're gonna start by claiming the Mayhem Devil. That's where we're gonna begin our quest here. So claim targeting Mayhem Devil. See what they do. They sack it to Oven. I guess they can't sack the 0-1 and the devil. So probably just sack the devil here. And then we get to go Innocent Blood, and sure. So that's fine. Deal us 1, sure. Draw a card, sure. Make a food, sure. This engine is just so good, you know? I'm gonna cling. Try and Mise another send a spell here. Just cling Playing our own claim, I guess. It's kind of gross, but sure. Thoughtseize. Alright, sure. Thoughtseize you. Their hand is pretty stacked, but sure. Don't really care about Claim the Firstborn, obviously. Play Innocent Blood. So we're gonna sack the goat or the priest here. Goat, sure. Play Innocent Blood. Want to attack first? You'll see in just a second. You'll see. That's why. No? Couldn't do it again? Couldn't. Sure. Attack. You're up. Burbs. So they can't claim. They need 4 cards for this, right? And they only have 3. That was a pretty good draw. I guess? Maybe not? I don't even know. I'm just going to sit here with my burbs. Burb, 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 burb. If I just keep moving, you won't notice my desk wobbles. Smart. They're going to claim their own Cauldron Familiar to attack for 1. Because they need to get a card in the graveyard. Then they're going to probably sack it to Phyrexian Tower and get back their Woe Strider. Look at all this stuff going on here. What an engine. What an engine. So they can priest and sack. I guess they could like bring back the familiar and then sack the goat and the familiar. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying my best here, right? The Jund sack deck is probably still a little too good. Can't really use the 2 mana super well. I think Rakdos and Historic is borderline or actually a problem. I think that some part of like the sacrifice something engine, you know, whether it's Arcanist or Sacrifice or Jund Sacrifice, is a little much. Yeah, I do. I also think it's like, even if it's not like way over the top too good, it is like very, very oppressive against any creature deck. Like really, really hard. So we'll see. I mean, there's like a Pro Tour coming up, or whatever the hell it's called these days, in like a week or 2. I think it's in 2 weeks. And we also have the Hooglandia tournament on Sunday. So Xenomorph, resub, 9 months sub baby, thank you. So we'll see. You know, once the Pro Tour happens, we'll get a good idea of like what's actually like too good. Because I do think that it's a little too good. Draw another land. God, come on. Stop drawing lands. This is escape 5 other cards. It's not gonna work. So we're like dead. 5, 6. I'd like block with Arclight Phoenix and just try and survive. That's gross. That's gross. Try to get a Galb match on black. Could be cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess we're just saying go. I'm not even sure what we're drawing to, honestly. They just have so much stuff, realistically. Too much stuff. What do y'all think? Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Or now they have more stuff. So, sacrifice too good? What do y'all think? Or not sacrifice? Yeah, sacrifice. We could have clung. Targeting what is the problem? We could have we had to lose our entire graveyard to cling, which is pretty not ideal. So, company for Familiar and Butcher. They're going to Priest of Forgotten Gods. I guess it's 7. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, Sacrifice is really good. What are you going to do? We're going to play one more. No, I did not have fun this match actually. We're gonna play one more match. Usually it's 3 matches, but that first match didn't really count. So it didn't do anything. Also, match 2 didn't really count either. But maybe had some pretty bad games today in this deck. So let's do one more match. One more match. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Welcome back. It's a good hand, right? It's a good hand. It's a good hand. All right, we're gonna mulligan. Get a mulligan. That's a lot better. We can keep this. So keep this. We can ship a land. We can ship a land here. We'll find more lands. We can pitch the Firstborn if we they're not playing creatures. All right, island, sure. Definitely need to draw more Arclight Phoenixes. Just saying. Just saying. Cycle Sensor, sure. So Arclight should be pretty good here. Unfortunately, this card's not good against counter spells, but. Alright, so the question is, we just jam Pyromancer, for sure. Blue-white can't always deal with creatures super well. Pyromancer is a good, one card that can force Wrath by itself, so. Definitely gonna throw away this Claim the Firstborn. Field of Ruin, sure. And we don't draw a land. We could Thrill here, but if they counter it, it's pretty bad. We could attack if they have Shark Typhoon, it's pretty bad. If they have Seal Away, it's pretty bad. I might just say go here, honestly. And then if they go to Field Me or something like that, I'll play the Thrill. It kind of sucks, but we're just going to say go. We play Crash Through, it's not mana efficient, so yeah, they're going to multiverse here. This is going to resolve, and then we're going to cast Thrill. Top.
Inconceivable!
No way. Get out of here. Alright, make a token. Draw 2. Obviously, we draw 2 lands. Sure. Nice end step, draw 2 lands. Perfect. It's fine, though. It's fine. Pyromancer's got work to do. Pyromancer's sweet. Cool card. A wizard is never late. They make their plays precisely when they mean to. Farmland, sure. So we're still looking at the possibility of a Shark Typhoon for 1. So we're going to start by just casting Crash Through. We're just going to attack with Token, I think, and not attacking a Shark Typhoon. That was actually really good. Awkward, because now we can't play more of our stuff, but sure. And doing this now means we can attack with Pyromancer if they respond to it, so it's actually pretty cool. Thoughtseize you. Their hand is. Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. Shark Typhoon. Saw it coming. Narset Wrath Censor Teferi. Alright. We're taking the Teferi, because if we get to untap with Teferi and play, we're going to lose. So it's pretty good. I need to have a talk with... Hello, everybody. It's Seth. Probably better known as has a terrible take on the Lord of the Rings movies. Thinks Lord of the Rings are boring. Are you kidding me? Extended edition Lord of the Rings are like the nut. I can't wait to set up the speakers in my living room. We're going to have a marathon. We're going to watch them all. John's still a little too young for Lord of the Rings, but... Alright, so we're going to leave the Pyromancer back. We are beating the board right now, and if they Wrath, we have a second Pyromancer too. It's pretty good. So... knowing their hand's pretty nice too, honestly. Mog Monday versus Saffron Olive in honor of Lord of the Rings. We'll see. He's a potential target for sure for a Mog Monday showdown. Guys, start thinking about our next Mog Monday showdown opponent. Love to hear your thoughts on that, everyone, of course. Cycle Sensor. Sure. Wrath of God. The Wog. The Wog. So, we're going to play Pyromancer. We're going to throw away land here. It's like guarantee it resolves. They also have Narset, which is really good against us. Narset's like the worst card for an Arclight deck. It's all cantrips usually. We draw Claim the Firstborn. It's not very good. It's not very good. Goblins against the best of against the odds, or Goblins versus Harmonicon. Both good targets for sure. All right, there's Narset. Hopefully they don't find a way to defend the Narset here. Another Shark Typhoon. All right, we could like play Pyromancer and give it haste. They play a land here. All right, they have a land. That sucks. Crash through. I guess I could like claim the Firstborn the Supplier. Nah, it's not gonna work. All right, I think we're gonna lose Pyromancer here. We just can't do anything about it, honestly. We gotta use Claim as like a bad haste plus token card, and we're gonna be super soft in the next Wrath. Unfortunately, we also just can't find an Arclight Phoenix.
Where are they?
So we play Pyromancer. We give it haste and play a Supplier too. Yeah. Alright. This ain't ideal, but obviously Claim is very bad against a creatureless control deck. Alright, send in the clowns at Narset. They cycle for one, probably. They don't cycle for one because they have a Wrath, which would be terrible for us. But we seem to be still pressuring a Wrath here. So not a great exchange, but killing Narset is pretty important. Let's play the Supplier here. Try and find ourselves some Phoenixes. No Phoenixes. Optimator resub, month number 13. Thanks so much, appreciate that. Thanks for all your resubs, folks. Number one flaw of Arclight: never having Arclight in your top half of your deck. This is our first deck we played so far. All right, so we've got Thoughtseize, Thrill. All right, we're gonna play Supplier and try and hit ourselves. We don't have any Village Rites, right? We do. We have a. So we could Finale for Village Rites and like Thoughtseize, and try to spike an Arclight. That's not bad. I like that actually. Village Rites. Thoughtseize. Cast Supplier first. There's no real need to. You can play it afterwards. I guess it could go either way, but Thoughtseize you. Village Rites. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm so stupid. I should have selected the one I was... Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. So we missed out on 1 point of damage. Arclight Phoenix. Draw cards. Those aren't Arclight Phoenixes. Thoughtseize. Narset or Saw coming. We can do that. Take Narset. There are a little light on resources here, actually. Supplier. Arclight Phoenix.
Where are they?
This is ridiculous. That's half our deck.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
That's actually half of our deck. Now seen half our deck, 0 Phoenixes.
Ban faithless looting in Modern, please. Make Phoenix great again.
What's up, Dad? Resub, 13 months. Thanks so much. I agree. They should unban looting, personally. What's up, Published Warrior? We just don't have any Arclight Phoenixes in our deck. That's the problem here. I swear we're playing Phoenix. We're now over halfway through our deck. We're gonna try again. They have Saw coming. They can counter my Village Rites. That sucks. That really sucks, actually. They're gonna do it too, but whatever. We're doing it. Right? Because there's no way we can. We could try Clinging first. Maybe they'll counter that. They probably won't, though. Alright, let's target, whatever, Teferi. Make a token. Because they also want to play this to make a 3/3. So they might just cast it here. Arclight Phoenix!
Where are they?
Pyromancer's good. That was actually not too shabby. We're going to cast this, actually. They probably won't counter it, but... Let's actually play the mountain first. No, we're not sacking it to the Village Rites. I want them to counter the Kroxa. And if it does resolve, I still want to sack the Supplier. Because we have 4 Arclight Phoenixes and 27 cards, and I want to hit one of them to get it back. Do we need fishing? Nah, I don't fish. Drop sack Mindstone, sure. Saw it coming. Make a 3/3. Yes.
Bingo!
Alright, and now we're going to Village Rites, the Supplier, and hit 3 Arclight Phoenixes. Who's ready? Who's ready? No Arclight Phoenixes. Oh, we got one. We drew it into our hand. There's 22 cards in our deck, and there are 3 Arclight Phoenixes in there. Oh my god. We're still gonna win this game too, probably, so. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Inconceivable!
They could have Torrential Gear Hulk. Yeah, that's fair. I should hit the hold. You're right. Fairy. Okay. This game's getting a little harder to win. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Just 22 cards in our deck. Maybe scryed it all too. We've even scryed. 20 cards, 3 Phoenixes. Alright, they're gonna ship our Pyromancer, sure.
People think.
Play land, sure. We draw another land, sure. I mean, you probably want to get Kroxa going, honestly. We also want to kill Teferi, probably. So yeah, we'll just play Kroxa. Claim the Firstborn is live now, you're correct. Start here. Exiling land. Land. We're 1-2. We've had some pretty bad games, though, truth be told. On all sides, really. The games we've won and the games we've lost. They discarded a Shark Typhoon to the Kroxa? Should they have just, like, cycled it? Sure. Alright. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 attack here. And then if 4... Might as well have 4 attack them because they're going to block and kill them anyway, so... We'll get through for 1 point of damage here. It's actually pretty relevant because it would still be at 6. So... Alright. Am I hungry? Not super hungry. Are you home, Nicole? Nicole got her COVID shot today. Shot number 1. Very lucky.
That's how it was meant to
Very
be.
lucky. Alright. Interested in playing an elf deck with reflections in it? I don't know, maybe. So they tuck that, sure. I mean, we play Phoenix, they block the Phoenix and take... We can kill the Fairy again, obviously, but... Soon. Oh, you're in the area for Sammy? I don't think I want a Sammy. Thank you, Toots. I had lunch, so... Alright, I mean, we just, like, draw a mountain? Sure. They're gonna field me to get rid of my Pyromancer. Sure. I can float for Cling here. That's fine. So float a black. Let this resolve. Do I have any basics left? Yeah, I have to, right? I do. Woo! That was close. Alright. Now there's 20 cards in my deck. Floating a mana, so we need to Cling. Targeting Behold, I guess. Exiling Thrill. Acclaim. Land. Alright, it's a draw card. It's another Arclight Phoenix. What else could it be? We don't have any cards left that aren't Arclight Phoenixes, so... play Arclight Phoenix, I guess. This is a bit ridiculous. They have 3 blockers. So, we're also, like, dying. 5, 6, 7. We're just dead. We're just dead, actually. That's so sick. We're just dead to the Sharks next turn. Because we block 1, take 5, take 10. What a stupid game. What a stupid game. I mean, yeah, we're just dead. Alright. We were so ahead that game, too. We were so ahead that game. Alright. Bring in our Duresses. Bring in... We gotta cut our claims. Cut the innocent bloods. Cut the shocks. We are a little concerned with getting graveyard hated. So... Is it Ferocidon or Regisaur? Ferocidon's obviously... Like, Regisaur's worse against a lot of things. It's like if they can just make us discard cards and kill it. Ferocidon is just good against, like, tokeny stuff and random life gain and so on. I think it's Ferocidon over Regisaur. They have, like, Baffling and stuff to kill this, too. I think Regisaur is good when your opponent can't kill it. So... Alright, come on. Come on. Where are my Phoenixes? Where are they? Oh, no. We're probably playing too many Dragonskull Summits. That is fair, but we're going to keep this. It's fine. It's fine. Hand's like pretty good otherwise. So, if Thoughtseize, Supplier, Pyromancer. Is it Pyromancer? Sure. So we'll just Thoughtseize here. Hit the Rest in Peace. Alright, and then play land. They have Narset, Wrath, and lands. So we can hit this first Pyromancer down. I'd like to draw a land here. I mean, yeah. Cage and Rest in Peace? What?
Inconceivable!
Who are you people? Yeah, I guess. Rest in Peace and Cage, sure. So we Pyromancer. I mean, we actually can't remove this from the battlefield, so now we're just like all in on Pyromancer. I guess we're gonna play this, and I'm just gonna make a token. We need to attack this Narset. Let's just let's crash through right now. Actually, it's the worst card against Narset. Sure. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine here. A Braid's pretty good. A Braid should like probably be in the sideboard, but oh man, oh boy, tough first deck here today. Tough first deck. That's okay though. We got a really cool one coming up. It's a freshly brewed episode. It's a Jeskai Vehicles deck. It's pretty cool. That one's coming up next. And YouTube folks, look for that one a little bit in the future. Already did a freshly brewed this week. Alright, so they're not going to play Narset. So they must have drawn Shark Typhoon. That's my guess. We could just play Pyromancer and Thoughtseize the Wrath here. I guess the fear is if they drew a counterspell. So, like, they drew a card. We're trying to figure out what it is, right? Shark Typhoon makes a lot of sense because it's a good way to kill Pyromancer. If it's a counterspell, though, and we go Pyromancer into Thoughtseize, we just lose the game on the spot. We're just going to fire off Thoughtseize now. It's Counterspell or Shark Typhoon, and I think it could really go either way. So we're going to miss out on one token here. It's fine. If it's a Counterspell, we're in trouble too, honestly. It was a cast out, of all things. So we take the Wrath, and then now we're just going to get dirty. Like, just get in. Just going to play everything. Play this. And we're going to... it's like cast out, sure. I mean, decks I usually play in a stream. Depends. Depends how long the stream is. Just do this on their turn, I guess. Just so you go. Alright, yeah, I mean, just kind of hope they can't find another Wrath. Just kind of beat down. It's a hard cast Arclight Phoenix. It's not that bad to hard cast, you know? Tap land. Saying go again. Alright, let's cling their, I doubt that it matters. Ferocidon? That's a good, like, post-Wrath play. They get out Typhoon here, but we have to attack with everything, I think. Do we just, like, jam everything and play around and not... Because the thing is, they can also Narset it into Wrath, too. If they had a Wrath, they definitely would have cast it. So they definitely don't have a Wrath. We just jam, I think. I would say that Typhoon seems reasonably likely. Yeah, maybe. Lord Draken, honestly. Send me an offer. I like him, but... Alright, just jam. We're just jam everything. It's all in, folks. This is your ESPN all-in moment. That'd be a fun idea for a gag. Put that in Lord Draken. You can add that to the suggestion channel. Just write ESPN all-in moment. It'd be funny. Play on censor, I guess. Alright, I mean, Space Jam. Let's go. Cycle Typhoon, kill my Pyromancer. We get in for 6. Just calling the shots today. Just calling the shots today. So they take 6. They go to 10. Took 1 off the Ferocidon. Awesome. They could have just done it in response to the Ferocidon. Or did they? I don't even know. Wasn't paying attention. And now we're down board. And hopefully they didn't draw Wrath. That's also a good idea, Xenomorph. Put that one in the suggestion box too, please.
Game. Blouses.
Nice rest in peace, Grafdigger's Cage opponent. So, opponent has a lot of graveyard hate. I would say we should cut down on our graveyard stuff a little bit and bring in the Regis also and just try and like get them. Regis obviously not as good when your graveyard is off. And it's not as good when your opponent can't kill stuff. But I think it's coming in. Bring in those. We're going to cut down on... I guess maybe we could cut the finales. Because they're actually just like stone dead with either graveyard hate card in play. We can still cast Arclight Phoenix, you know? And I'm going to cut the Kroxa too. I guess Cling is actually blank with a Rest in Peace in play. Yeah, I'll leave Kroxa. Cut a Cling to Dust. So... Obviously, Kroxa is still like discard a card, maybe take 3, but Cling to Dust is actually just completely blank with Rest in Peace in play. We have 4 Thoughtseize, 3 to rest, hit Rest in Peace. So, come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, we can do this. Lord Dragon, did you get the Xenomorph suggestion into our? Are you Xenomorph? Are you in the Discord? Add that to the suggestion box channel. Yeah, sure. Sounds fine. They have graveyard hate. We have a 1, 2, 3 curve, so. Thanks, Dino. Appreciate it. Supplier, sure. Milling land, supplier. Arclight Phoenix! Alright, here comes Rest in Peace. No. No, it doesn't, actually. So now, Pyromancer is obviously worse on the draw, because they can counter it on 2. I can't look. Hey, resolved. Sweet. It's all about Anakin. Another Pyromancer, for sure. So now we're going to start casting spells. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. No censor. A land, sure. Pretty safe attack here. Definitely could get Wrath next turn. We have a pretty good follow-up, too. Maybe just jam. Alright, and then we're going to play a black land and play Supplier. So if they do Wrath, we'll mill a bunch of cards and we hopefully hit Arclight. We can change the other Arclight turn, maybe. Nope. Kroxa. We hit Kroxa. Tamer says, hey, Jam was able to achieve Mythic with your Loxobots list on a 23-9 run through Plat Diamond. Deck seems well positioned. Awesome. That's great. Loxobots. There's your Wrath. So we're going to mill over 2 Arclights here. I'm calling it. 2 Arclights. There's one. All right, we'll take one. We'll take one. I can't really complain about one because we haven't hit any of the entire league. So, sure. Untap and draw Thoughtseize. Okay. Yeah, we're going to Pyromancer Thoughtseize here. We're a little ways off getting Arclight back, but this is just too good a return. Post-draft, hit the Teferi, something like that. Baneslayer Angel and Lyra Dawnbringer. I don't think we can beat these cards. We have to take... I guess we have Ferocidon. I don't think we can beat these cards. We gotta take Baneslayer. Let him play Teferi. We can like at least attack it and stuff. Yeah, I'll take Baneslayer. Alright, that was unexpected. Sure. So we have Ferocidon here to try and mitigate the life gain. Still a big blocker though. Yikes. I guess Regisaur still beats a Baneslayer in combat, right? Oh boy. Alright, there's Lyra Dawnbringer. Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Now, if we can just draw a spell, we can get back Arclight Phoenix. Is it even good though? We're gonna try. So we're gonna cling here. We have to cast Duress to hit the Planeswalker anyway. Oh man. Alright, so take Teferi. They only have lands. They do have this Gates of Isafel though. Alright. Alright. Also we just draw a land, you can Kroxa too. It's pretty cool. Kroxa's kind of a beast. They're attacking. That's gutsy. Alright. Ferocidon like does hurt us. We are on a clock here for sure. This costs... They can't play a land and crack the gates. They're not going to. 2 in the pool. Foretell a card. Sure. I mean, if it's a counterspell, playing Kroxa is terrible. If it's the card draw spell, playing Kroxa is ideal. Ferocidon is fine because the matchups you bring it in against, hopefully the Pyromancer doesn't matter that much. I am also leaning on it being the counterspell, but we can't really stop it anyway. We have a million cards in our game, just freaking do it, whatever. Hey, it wasn't the counterspell. Bottom. And crap. Now I think we're in trouble. The problem is, like, we just can't beat Lyra. Like, we just have no way to remove it. We can't really race it or get around it. And Ferocidon is ineffective because we're losing to it just being a 5/5. We're not putting that on top. Like, their Lyra attack negated our entire attack. We can, like, play Arclight and chump, I guess. We also have all creatures that already have spells. We like kind of boarded down on spells a little bit because we wanted to not be as reliant on the graveyard. So, sure. All right. Well, we're probably dead, but whatever. Reggie. Ferocidon turns off life gain on Lyra, and then also kills us because it deals damage to us, and we're already dying, so... Alright, we're dead. Alright, yeah, kind of a tough set there, honestly. The deck seems cool, but, like, it just, like, you can't guarantee there's 2 Arclights in your top 20 cards. So, a lot of these games, we just spun our wheels and never found Arclight Phoenix, and, I don't know. Deck's definitely really cool, but... I don't know. It might need a little more work. It might need just, like, some more... It might just, like, need looting or some sort of, like, new printing to make this deck viable. I would say don't play these Dragonskull Summits. I would play... Maybe even just play, like, add a swamp and a mountain and play 2 of them or something like that. But, yeah, I mean... I don't know. There's only 4 Phoenixes, and there aren't a ton of ways to find them, I guess, aside from destroying them. So, kind of tough. Fun deck, though. Fun deck. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, more videos to check out. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it. Love y'all.